commercials lately on some of the antidepressants. They'll say, when they're listing all of the deadly side effects before they show the picture of the beautiful flowers and the girl romping through the field and say, "Talk to your doctor and see if this is right for you." When they list all the side effects, they're saying, by the way, this drug may increase suicidal thoughts and behaviors in children and teens, and by the way, they have no proof that it doesn't in adults. In fact, there are a lot of reports of it in adults, but they mention it in children and teens, and then they say, so you shouldn't take it if you're under 18. Oh, problem solved, everybody's fine again. No, I don't think so. It's not that simple. But they can increase suicidal thoughts and behavior. Guess what? They can also increase homicidal thoughts and behavior. There's not much difference between suicidal and homicidal, just a word we apply to it. If you'll do one, you'll probably do the other. So, enough of that, but great book, Prozac, Panacea, or Pandora, and it actually applies to all the SSRI antidepressants because they all work similarly, and that's by Anne Tracy. Fantastic book. Give it to everybody you know who takes an antidepressant, and hopefully we can get a few of these people to pursue healthier options. Yeah. Drugs. Yeah, now they're doing other drugs like supplemental drugs, adding them to your antidepressant. Is your antidepressant? Are you on a prescription antidepressant and you're still not over your depression? You're still having all these problems? Then add this drug to it, and maybe it'll do even better. Come on. If I was on an antidepressant, first of all, I wouldn't be with what I know. But if somehow I got transported into another universe and my memory wiped, and I was on an antidepressant and I woke up like that, first thing I would do is wean very gradually off of it, especially if it wasn't helping. And gradual is really important. You can't go cold turkey off of these things. That's what causes some people to snap. Of course, you can also snap while you're still on the full dose. So, but the safest way is very, very, very gradual wean down over 3 or 4 months. And that way you don't tear up your internal chemistry and go nuts. So the first thing I would do is just get off of it if it wasn't working. Where I come from, if you try something and it doesn't work, do you do the same thing again? That's what the Chinese call the definition of insanity. Trying the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So if it's not working for you, why the heck are you still taking it? Just a thought. If it's not working, why not try something else? I don't mean another drug. I mean something completely different. Something on the whole other side of the spectrum. Go as far away from that thing that's not working as possible and find something completely different. If you're using a Phillips screwdriver to try to pound in a nail and it doesn't work, you say, well, maybe I'll try something different. Maybe I'll try a flathead screwdriver. No, that didn't work either. Maybe I'll try a star drive. No, that didn't work either. Maybe I'll try an Allen wrench. How about that? No, that's not working so well. Just try something completely off the wall different and go for a hammer, So just a thought. Okay, we kind of, boy, how did we get onto that from liver? I guess there's ways of getting to anywhere from anywhere. So, Lovely Girl is asking, how would I treat severe acne? And this is actually a great question because I actually had, I don't think I call it severe, but I had plenty of pimples in my teen years, and a bit of inflammation here, blackhead there, and a whole bunch of pimples. I hate it when I got one on my earlobe. That was painful. Oh gosh, the only thing more painful is one right there on your nose. Hate it. But the good news is I don't get them anymore. Why? Because I take care of my liver. So that's actually an awesome question. We're coming right back to the liver. The liver, if it's plugged up, your body will use your skin as a backup elimination organ, and that's what causes all of this stuff to form. Yes, it's related to hormones, but guess what? It's also related to diet. It's also related to stuffing your liver full of crap. It's also related to all of this other stuff that teenagers suddenly start experiencing. Stress is a big one. So yeah, the hormones are part of the picture, yes, but they're not the whole picture. So Severe acne, first thing I would do is clean out the bowel, because that's the first step in cleaning out the liver. Then I would do a liver flush. And I think I've given the liver flush recipe here before, but if I haven't, get a pen and paper ready, or just get ready to download the podcast of this show on realcoachingradio.net in the show archives. And I'll give you a second to get that pen and paper. But basically, the liver flush, this is just a smoothie that you have in the morning, then you have a tea a few minutes later, and then you go about your day. And if you want to enhance it more, then by all means take some liver herbs throughout the day, several times, just as you think of it. And that's a way of enhancing it. But if you just want to do a basic liver cleanse and just get it over with, you can do that in 15 minutes in the morning, and then you're on your way for the day. It's really simple, really easy. And this is something I have used for people with liver inflammation, which we sometimes refer to as hepatitis, for gallstones, for jaundice, for you name it, or maybe they just have high cholesterol, or maybe they just have mood swings or skin issues. I bet you didn't notice or know that your liver is tied to mood swings. So gentlemen, if your ladies get a little moody around that time of the month, it's the liver. It's the hormones, but it's the liver. See, when the excess hormones, or I should say the higher level of hormones, comes up around that time of the month, your body knows that if it has too much estrogen circulating, it's going to cause a reproductive cancer. So your liver filters it out. But there's no room in your liver, because there's all these other chemical hormones from all the emotions you've been feeling throughout the month. There's the exhaust you sucked in from your morning commute, from driving behind the bus or wherever you were. There's